Ladies and gentlemen, after that incredible and beautiful game between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia, it ended Nigeria 3, Tunisia 2. What an incredible match. In fact, this is one of the most interesting games I have watched so far in this Afcon tournament. This is the most interesting game I have watched so far in this Afcon tournament. What a game! What a game! The Super Eagles of Nigeria actually started this game perfectly okay, and their effort got rewarded just before the halftime whistle was blown. Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen, put the Super Eagles of Nigeria ahead just before the stroke of halftime, and immediately after the break, the Super Eagles of Nigeria continued from where they stopped in the first half. A beautiful header from Wilfred Ndidi, the Super Eagles' new captain, doubled the Super Eagles of Nigeria's lead just after the break. And later on, ADEMOLA LOOKMAN lashed into a beautiful pass from Victor Osimhen, to make it 3-0 for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But immediately after that, a lot happened. Tunisia actually came into this game, and that is what made the game so interesting. Tunisia came into this game to an extent that even me watching this game from Nigeria, I was sweating in my room because the way the Tunisians were approaching the Super Eagles of Nigeria, I thought this game was going to end 3-3. But kudos to the Super Eagles player for holding on to the very last minute, and at the end, they got their 3 maximum points. This is a big one for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This is a big victory, a big statement for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. 2 wins from 2 matches, 6 points gotten, and 2 goals already banked. This is actually a wonderful performance, a nice result for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Because as it stands, Nigeria is first on the table with 6 points, 2 goals, while Tunisia are behind them, second position with 3 goals, and I don't know how many goals they have currently, but they are second on the table. So we need just a draw in our last game to top this group into the next round of the tournament. So my wonderful people, what do you think about the performance of the Super Eagles tonight? Are you impressed about the performance of the Super Eagles against the Tunisian? Or you think that there's still something that is lacking? Because for me, I think our defense is a bit shaky. Yes, sometimes, most especially when they're under pressure, the defense is a bit shaky. I think Chile should try as much as possible, to find a permanent solution to this our defense problem. But in all round, it was actually a perfect game. It was an incredible game for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.